This is a 12 volt, 3 amp wall work power supply designed for LED lights or anything else that requires that voltage. It's a 3 amp supply. So I was sent this to review for free. If you wanted to purchase it, it would cost you about $15. They haven't paid me for my review, and my opinions remain my own. So with the supply, you get this little barrel connector and the receiver that goes into one of these guys with the screw terminals. They have kind of plus and minus marked for you. So you can just attach it to bare wires if you want to use it for that. Or if you need a barrel connector, the specifications say this is a 5.5 millimeter outside, which looks to be right, by a 2.1 inside. And so if you need a 5.5 by 2.1, I believe it is tip positive. We'll test that. It should work for that as well. Pretty standard kind of indoor rated wall adapter. Has various, certifications. It says it's ETL listed. Says tip positive here, and it says 12 volts, 3 amps, 36 watts. So this cord length is about 4 feet. All right, plugged in, no load, we're at 12.21 volts, so pretty good voltage regulation there. All right, I have it plugged in here. Power factor looks to be 1.0. With no draw, there doesn't appear to be any vampiric load. It's less than a watt. My meter's not detecting any draw. All right, so it's drawing 3 amps. It looks like there's a small voltage sag. My load says it's 11.5 volts. Let me check that with my multimeter. So yeah, my multimeter confirms at a 3 amp load, this guy drops down to 11.57 volts. So there is, a volt sag there under full load. But it is providing 3 amps at pretty close to 12 volts. All right, so it's providing pretty close to 36 watts. It's drawing a little more. We're at, 37, 38 watts draw out of the wall here. I'm going to let this sit and run for 10 minutes or so, and we'll check the temperature. All right, so this guy's been providing power for probably about 12 minutes now. It is slightly above ambient. It's 102.5 Fahrenheit, but not at all unreasonably hot for providing its full rated power. So the adapter that goes between the barrel connector and my wires does appear to have a small amount of resistance in there. It's 98 Fahrenheit, not at all hot, but a little bit warm to the touch. But the cabling is all, perfectly adequate for the 3 amp load. All right, so this guy meets its specifications, delivers 12.2 volts no load. It's down to 11.5 volts at full load, but it's delivering 34, 35 watts there. So, it's pretty much meeting its specifications. Thermally, it looks to be doing pretty well at that full draw.